All right, first of all, I just wanted to thank you guys for your time today. I'm just going to ask you a series of questions and just ask that you answer them as honestly as you can or to the best of your ability and or knowledge. It's going to be based on gardening and where you get your food from and overall aquaponics. And I'm just going to see how familiar you guys are with it or what you currently know about it, things like that. We'll start from this way and then go this way. And the first question is, how much money would you assume you spend on a monthly food budget?
About 300.
About 300?
Probably around $200-300.
200 to 300.
And then probably 200 to 300 as well.
200 to 300.
Yeah.
All right. Question 2 is, how much money do you assume that you spend on gardening yearly if you garden?
Zero.
Zero.
Probably $200.
200 yearly?
Probably like $50.
$50 yearly. All right. Question 3 is, where do you currently get your groceries from?
Cub Foods.
Cub Foods.
Colburn's. Walmart/Target.
Walmart/Target. And then just kind of a side question on that question is, why Cub, why Colburn's, and why Walmart/Target?
Cub Foods, because that is familiar and that's what I know.
Familiar.
It is also within good driving distance from where I live.
Good driving distance. Alright.
Probably it's the best store that's within driving distance for us. It has everything we need. For me, Walmart's always where we've shopped, so we just still continue to shop there.
Okay.
Walmart is cheaper than Target, but Target has like better produce, so we kind of do split between there.
So the quality of produce is important to you?
Yeah.
Produce. Alright, question 4. What are some of the unforeseen expenses that you could assume would occur while farming and or gardening?
I would say 200.
And what would be the cause of these type of expenses?
Replacement of purchasing at the store.
Replacement.
It would be a money saver for me.
Okay.
And that $200 would be a startup cost if I were to start a garden and or do my own produce. I believe the cost would come down to roughly 20 to 50 after I had started it.
Alrighty. Awesome.
Okay, so basically when we have a garden, the animals come and eat it. Deal with that a lot. Then lack of water or too much water.
Water.
Could you repeat the question? I didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah, definitely. It's what are some of the unforeseen expenses that occur while farming and or gardening?
Okay. Let's see. I feel like if you don't take care of them, you're gonna be wasting money.
Maintenance?
Yeah, maintenance.
Right. Anything else? Alright. Question 5. So this is you kind of already answered this one, but it is, what are the average annual costs of these expenses? And for you, it would
Right,
be
about 250.
about 200, 250.
For an annual cost. And on that last one, an unforeseen expense would be weather. We don't
Weather.
have the appropriate weather, especially with our winters.
Perfect. What would you assume the average annual cost of these expenses?
I would probably say between $150 150 and 300, depending on how bad it is or how wet it is. Yeah.
Okay, so like 300 on
On the higher side,
high
and then 150 on the lower side. I would say probably 100 to 200.
100 to 200. All right. What do you look for when you are purchasing fresh produce?
I always look for deals, number one.
Deals.
Number two, I look for packages. Like if I'm gonna buy fruit, I'd like to get more than one fruit. So I look for some type of container or package that has more than just one.
Okay, more than one per package.
I definitely look for quality and price.
Quality and price. Do you care if it's organic, non-organic?
That does not matter to me, no.
And then what do you look for when purchasing fresh produce?
Basically make sure there's no mold or anything. Make sure it's not like mushy or anything.
Are you having a study group?
Gross.
Yeah, focus group.
What are you focusing on? I'm so funny. No.
Nah.
Okay.
So basically, impurities is what you're looking
Yeah, basically, I don't know. I don't care about price as long as it's good, and if it's like in season, I don't like to buy fruit that's out of season because then it's not natural. It's just there is a taste.
All right. What do you look for when purchasing fresh produce?
That it's not like Laura said, it's not mushy, it's not gross, not moldy. In season is a big part because if you get like watermelon, it's not very good when it's like winter because it's like all dried.
Yeah.
And it's more like overpriced too
Okay.
during the winter when obviously we don't sell it.
And then just for both of you, do you guys care if it's organic or if it's not?
No.
No? All right. What do you currently know about aquaponics farming or aquaponic gardening?
The most I know about aquaponics is through a few articles that I've read, and it's basically a way or a measure of self-sustaining when it comes to produce and livestock. Other than that, I don't really know the specifics or the logistics of it.
Okay. Would it be something you would ever be interested in pursuing, if
Absolutely.
based off of what you know about it?
Absolutely.
I just wrote absolutely.
I don't know anything.
That's okay.
And I have no idea what it is either.
Alright. Question 8, and I believe this is the final question, is if you have a garden, how big is your current garden, and what is the average yield of your garden?
I do not have a garden,
No garden.
but my grandma has a garden, which I've helped with and I've seen, and she yields about 60 tomatoes, and then she does flowers.
Awesome.
Let's see, well, when we've done it, or like my grandpa does it, we do, a few rows of carrots, tomatoes, and I don't know, we did sweet corn, we'd probably get about, I think we did 40 plants of sweet corn, and some watermelon.
Alright.
And then I personally don't have a garden, but my brother and his girlfriend gardens. I know they have some vegetables. I'm not 100% sure what ones. I think they have tomatoes, and I think they have a few rows of flowers as well.
Awesome. Okay, well that concludes the focus group, and once again I just wanted to thank you for your time today. It's much appreciated, and